let my imagination drift into a demon world of my mind's devising. I have gazed upon mountains of fire and molten rock. I have listened to a choir of countless voices, locked in eternal agony. As I pass through the gate, I find these washed away. What spreads before me is not a living hell, but a dying, if not already dead, world. Are the demonic contracts the last purpose of this ancient and incomprehensible world? I feel the gate brought me where I desired to be, as close to the pact holder as possible. There he is, the keeper of the pacts.
Why have you come here, mortal? Why have you brought down this anger upon me?
I have come for the pact of Queen Katerina of Zagoravia, demon. The same pact that allows creatures from your world to invade ours.
I have no quarrel with you, mortal. A pact is binding for both sides, and the price must be paid, one way or another.
Then destroy the pact and end this.
Alas, I no longer have the pact, mortal. It was bought back by the one who facilitated the deal. A powerful being, one of the very first vampires of your world. He came here not long ago and bought the contract for himself. In return, he promised his own immortal essence. While he holds the contract, the war between our worlds will rage on. Undoubtedly, he thinks himself very clever. He believes he cheated me, as he will have to die to submit his essence. And a creature like him plans to live forever, of course.
You mean the contract is with Gabriel, the advisor of the Queen? And that he is one of the first vampires? That explains a lot. You gave me the last piece of the puzzle, demon. I shall return to my world and deliver you the soul of a vampire immortal. I know the name of our foe. He was careless to betray himself.
Seal your fate.
He is the whispering voice in our heads, the so-called healer who saved and doomed young Katerina, the old man who led a young prince astray.
Seal your fate, my prince.
He is the one who tricked us, the one who turned this city into a trap for hunters. He is a schemer, a puppeteer, getting under our skin and inside our heads, using us as agents for his plans. He is one of the first vampires, more ancient and dangerous than anything I've faced.
Seal your fate.
His name is Gabriel, and I will seal his fate.
Beware of the false sense of strength that contraptions and weapons often give, my son. Those crude devices have their uses, but put your trust in your own heart and soul above all things.
How could we have been so foolish? So blind? The voice whispering in our heads, twisting our desires. How could we not recognize him all this time? Find Gabriel in his mansion, beyond the industrial quarter, Hunter. He has always fancied himself a sort of scientist, and is very unlikely to have abandoned the expensive equipment he gained with my family's help.
Seal your fate. The same words tricked me long ago, a naive young man facing a difficult choice. Seal your fate. Never have those words left my consciousness, and I have carried their burden ever since. Gabriel brokered my own dark pact, and has done the same with Katerina in her moment of weakness. A fate will be sealed today, one way or another.
I see you're back from your little trip. How did it go? Did you enjoy the sights? Learn anything new, perhaps? Or are you going in such a rush, Hunter? Slow down, or you may lose your head. You know what? I was beginning to think we were bonding, you and I. I watched over you, pointed out loot, and kept you entertained. Did I not? No, I really am growing quite agitated by your behavior, Victor. You wouldn't like me when I am agitated.
Keep talking, Gabriel. That's how I recognized you.
You were looking for me in all the wrong places, Victor. Why don't you just give up? Or better yet, become one with the blood, like your dear friend Adrian. You took a sliver of power once. I can offer you a lot more. Think about it, Victor. Do you know what this whole place is, Victor? Do you know its purpose? You figured it out a long time ago, I know. To lure self-righteous bastards like yourself and then kill them. Oh, and it works, believe me, it works. You hunters come like flies lured to manure. And before you realize it, snap, it's too damn late. How long are you going to make me wait, Vicky? Do you feel unprepared for our encounter? Let me help. Buy yourself some nice gear to make this more sporting, will you? Knock, knock. Who's there? It's me, Vicky, and I have come to die. Some nerve on you, Hunter, barging into my mansion uninvited. I have to save the other hunters had the decency to die without dirtying my carpets with their mortal filth beforehand. Let me make sure you don't get too far. Your smell will take forever to go away. Oh, I can't wait for this little reunion of ours, teacher and pupil, face to face once again.
You are not a teacher, Gabriel. You are not even the evil genius that you imagine yourself to be. You may be centuries old, but in all these lifetimes, you've been one thing and nothing more.
Enlighten me, Vicky. Pray tell, what am I?
A bloodsucker.
That's a good one, Vicky. I promise you, you will be begging me to suck your blood by the time I'm through with you. Why, if it isn't my friend, the Mad Hatter. Please make yourself at home. Care for some death?
You defeated me. How can this be true? You are truly amazing. I am no match for your splendor, skills, and fine hats. Have mercy, O great hunter, and just buy a new hat, will you?
Not have much time left in this world, but please, don't take your rage out on my things. These intricate devices took me decades to assemble. Breaking them is just rude. Trashing my machines and die already. You are seriously pissing me off. Look at the mess you've made. I'll smash you like the little pest you are. And by the way, your hat still sucks.
My regards to the solicitor. Can evil ever be truly defeated? Or is it eternal, like a dark seed, always finding new ways to sprout and corrupt the world? I don't know. What I do know is the soul of the elder vampire now belongs to the solicitor, bound by the pact signed with his own unholy blood. In the end, he fell victim to his own plot. Poetic justice, maybe? Some kind of justice. to be sure. Queen Katarina's pact was destroyed in the final fight. A difficult task lies ahead of her, rebuilding Zagravia and dealing with the consequences of her past decisions. She is not the only one who has to rebuild. Even in death, Gabriel accomplished his goals, tilting the balance of power in the world for the worse. The Hunter's Order is all but vanquished. Bearing my curse, I am not the person to restore it. But I know the right hunter for the job.